Judge Howard Sims declared a mistrial in the case against the accused killer of Mercer basketball player Jabri Bryant. 41 NBC's Tanya Motorzitsky sat in on today's trial, and she joins us now live with more on Judge Sims' decision. Tanya.
Just before recess ended, much of Jabri families walked back into the courtroom with tears running down their cheeks. Damian Henderson's lawyer, Frank Hogue, requested a mistrial, and Sims granted it. During the prosecutor's opening statements, she brought up other criminal activity Henderson was involved in potentially, none of which Sims says was discussed beforehand. She brought this up before the jury, and Sims was concerned this may cause them to start the trial over. District Attorney David Cook cannot confirm or deny if that reason was for the mistrial. He says it's an evidentiary ruling and disagrees with it.
We respect the court's decision. I'm confident that Judge Sims is just doing the best he can to make sure that this trial is done error-free and that we only have to try it one time.
Henderson was indicted on 9 counts, including the murder back in February of 2016, and the trial is still pending. There is no word yet on when the next court hearing is. Reporting live outside of the courthouse, Tanya Motorzitsky, 41 NBC News.
Well, Jarvis Miller, who was also arrested in connection to the murder, pled guilty to armed robbery last week. He could face up to 20 years in prison. In exchange for that plea deal, he had to testify against Henderson.